Hello guys, welcome back to a Unity tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the basics of Unity 3D. So, to download Unity 3D, you go to unity3d.com, go over here and say Unity, or get Unity over here. And there's a professional version which costs $75 a month, and a personal edition which is completely free to download. So, yeah, here's all the ups and downs of it. So, like, what you get with professional, what you don't get with the professional, what you get with personal. So you can go and click download. It takes about 2 hours to download. Depending on your computer, it may take longer. Alright, so once you have it downloaded, go ahead and open up Unity. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to have to create an account with Unity, and that's free. And I'm going to go ahead and sign in. I'll pause the video to sign in. Alright, so once you have signed in, what you want to do is press new. And we're going to click 3D, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do, we're going to call this Unity, Getting Started Series. That's what we'll call it. Alright, so we're going to go and we're going to say create project. Okay, so this is Unity, fairly simple. Let me just show you guys how to navigate and stuff like that around Unity. Alright, so I do have to, here we go. No, wait a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over the basic layout. Top to bottom. Okay, so file, we can we have a couple of settings here. Edit, we have a bunch of stuff here. This is for our project panel over here. If you have a game object, well, actually, I'll go over these later. Let me just show you what the windows are. So this is the scene view. So if you have your mouse in this, you can scroll in it and you can hold Alt and move around in it. Up here you have different tools you can use. I'll show you those in a minute. Here is our hierarchy where we see all our objects. So main camera, we can change all this stuff. This is our game view. So if we click to play up here, which is how we look at our game, it may take a moment. Alright, so this is where we're going to see what happens in our game. So this is pause, so if you played it and pause it, and yeah. So here's the project view. This is where all your files will be, and your models and stuff like that. And this is your inspector. This is where you will see when you select an object, all its properties. So this is a directional light, and it has a light on it, and you can change stuff around here. I'm going to keep it at the original settings though. Okay, so once you're done getting to know Unity, we're going to go ahead and start to make stuff. So if you go to game object, and then hover over 3D object, and we're going to create a plane. And we're going to press F, which makes us view the plane. We're going to scale it up. Alright, so we'll move it down. Alright, then we're going to create a cube, and we're going to move it up. Okay, so as you can see, if we click to play, nothing would happen. We kind of see our cube, but we kind of don't. It's very light. So nothing happens. Alright, first of all, we want to make the cube fall on this plane. So if you select the plane, you can go in and see we have a collider, a mesh filter, and a mesh render, and a material for its color. If we select the cube, it's almost the same thing, except it has a different collider. So we're going to go ahead and click I component, and we're going to look up rigid body, and we're going to add that. We're going to go and click play, and our cube falls to the ground, which is awesome. But that's not that much though. It doesn't have very colors, pure white, and it doesn't look good. So we're going to go ahead and go over to the project view, right click, create material, and one will be red, and the other will be green. So we're going to go ahead and go over here, and we're going to do green, and the other one red. We're going to drag it to the cube, and drag the green to the floor. So now when we play this, we should see our red cube following green floor. That is still pretty boring though. So let's go ahead and select the cube, which is left click, and we're going to push Control D. And you're going to go ahead. If it doesn't work when you press Control D, by the way, go ahead and go over here, and you can, like if it's grayed out, so now it's grayed out, and now I can duplicate it again, but sometimes you can't. So, if that does happen, just click it until it turns blue. Alright, so we're going to select these all by going over here, pressing this one, holding shift, and selecting the top one. Go over here and move this down. Okay, so our camera's here, so let's go ahead and look at the camera and move it down. Alright, and let's create one more cube and move it right behind this camera. Alright, so this is pretty cool, but nothing happens still. We click play. The cubes are just laying on top of each other. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna actually make this tower of red cubes fall down. So we're gonna select our cube that's a bullet, and we're gonna press I component, and we're gonna use constant force. You can use this. You can do this using scripting, but we're not going to. It'll also create a rigid body, as you can see here. So what you want to click is use gravity, and you don't want that, so you don't want it to use gravity. So we can click this to toggle it. Alright, so we're going to add force on the z-axis. So that's going this way, as you can see up here. And we're going to do 10. And as you can probably see right away, it's not that fast. So we're going to add this to probably be around 50. And boom, our cubes go flying. Now, if you created a lot more of these, so if we went ahead and deleted all this, is going to create a wall instead of a tower type of thing. We just press Control D. And then you select all the cubes except for the cube behind the camera, so you don't want to select that. So we're just going to hold shift and left click these guys. And we'll duplicate it up. And we're going to make multiple walls. So let's go ahead and go over here. So let's see, which one is this? 6. Okay, there. That's all the ones we want to select. We're going to press Shift D. And we're going to move it back. We're going to make 3 walls. We're going to go and click play. Boom. The bullet's having a hard time going through all these walls. So we're going to make our bullet have 100 force. And this should completely destroy the wall. Not completely. Alright, let's go ahead and rotate this cube. And it should go in at an angle, which will probably, let's see. Let's also scale the cube to be longer like that. And nothing really happens. So we'll set this to 200. And we'll keep doing this until we get the effect we want. Still not enough. We're going to do 800. That's probably going to be too much, but we'll see. Boom, it explodes. That looks pretty awesome. So, as you can see, the hierarchy gets really messy. So let's go and clean it up. We're going to go click Game Object, and we're going to say Create Empty. We're going to right-click the Game Object in the hierarchy view. We're going to rename it, and we're going to say Cubes or Props or something like that. We're going to name it something. We're going to select all our cubes except for the bullet. Throw them in there, and then click the arrow. And then rename this one bullet. So now it's a lot cleaner and it works the exact same. That's pretty cool. Yep, see, it plays and pauses it, so it's like you click this, it'll pause it. Alright, so in the next tutorial, I'll show you guys how to do it using code instead of using the constant forcible use code, where you can click a button and it'll make multiple instances of bullets. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial. Hopefully you guys liked it. Leave a like if you want to see more like this, and tell me down below in the comments if you want certain tutorial or requested one or another series to start. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos. I'll see you in the next video.